Your Tarot Queen. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful day. A wonderful Saturday, this Labor Day weekend. Anyway, we're live. I have a lot of things to discuss or want to discuss. Don't know if I'll get to them all, but hopefully you guys can join me. I'm a little bit later than I normally am. And I'm trying to search things. That won't let me search things. But anyway, so my prediction for Donald was October that he would pass, and it's really strange. I'm hearing rumors of him passing, but apparently he isn't. So, oops. What can we say? So anyway, I hope everybody can join me. I'm gonna straighten this up a little bit. Hi, Lily. I know you're on. I hope you're doing well. And if anybody has a question, please feel free to leave a comment. And please, if you like my videos, you like my lives, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe, because I want to reach 2,500 subscribers. I want to give away this beautiful, awesome quilt made by Eleanor. It's a queen size. It's made with really good fabric, and it is so, so pretty. So today I'm going to be using the Arcanum tarot deck. Hi, Deshay. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you on here. Hi, Gina. Hi, Mickey. I gotta put my glasses on, guys. Sorry. I got my rainbow glasses on. Yeah. I feel a little rainbow childish today. Hi, Denise. Hi, Sola. Thank you. Thank you for thinking my voice is satisfying. Hi, Jam. I'm glad you're well. That makes my heart happy. I like it when people are happy. And, if anybody has a question or want to ask something, hi, Mika. If you guys like my content, please hit the like and a subscribe button and share and comment, because the more you do, the more you get a chance to win this quilt. So, and I don't know if you're subscribed or not, so you'll have to comment a lot. And it doesn't matter where you live on the quilt. We're going to pick up cans if we have to. You're from Iran? Oh, cool. Sonala. Okay, did I get it? I hope so. I hate when I butcher people's names, but I try very, very hard not to butcher people's names. So, anyway, so you have a question. Somebody just said they had a question. What's your question, Deja? I probably butcher your name all the time, and I'm sorry about that. I try to do some research stuff. This is craziness. I don't know what's going on here. Just kicked me off. What do you know? Anyway, good evening. Am I a teacher? No. Well, I do teach tarot, if that counts. I could be a teacher, I guess. I'd like to be a teacher. People need to learn some stuff. You want to speak with me private? Okay. You would have to email me at June Wagner. There you go, Gina. Thank you so much. If you want to speak private, you have to email me through there, and then we'll work out a deal. Can you show your hooves? I am a Sagittarius, but I don't have any. I got feet. Why would you want to see hooves? I don't have hooves. Do you? My country is the United States. Or the application closes, and I'm not sure if I can make it. It will be a big breakthrough for me. Okay. Let's see. Should I didn't know. Should he apply for? Or should that person apply for a scholarship in China? Let's ask universe. Spirit, universe, please tell us, should this person apply for that scholarship, and they only have 10 days? So this is kind of urgent for this person. Wow, I just spent my cards. That's crazy. And you guys, thanks. I'm glad I look like your grandma. She's pretty, I'll bet. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Gina. Thank you. So I can't remember the person's name, but should they apply for scholarship in China? And they only have 10 days, so they got to get on it. So you need to let them know, Spirit, what they need to do. Okay, that's it. That's it for that one. Okay. 3 of Cups. Yeah, you need to get down to business. No more playing around. You don't have much time. Yes, you should. Do it. Do it right now. Get offline here and apply. Please do. Because you've been piddling, and you don't need to piddle. You need to get on it. And it talks about you need to take action. I know there's not a lot of money going on, a lot of scholarships or anything, but try. You don't know if you don't try, right? All you can do is try. Stop putting it off. Don't be afraid to hear no. Doesn't mean that it's the end. Just because it's not there. It could be somewhere else. You never know unless you try. So stop putting it off. You're good, you're smart, you can do this. Go for it. Don't be naive. Realize that no is not really, it's no, but it's no there. There may be a better opportunity for you elsewhere. So don't be naive. Just because somebody says no, that's just a block in the road. You can hop over it, or you can go around it, or you can go somewhere else. But you got to get on it. Get on it. So get on it. Okay? And I don't know who this is for, but somebody knows who their hidden enemy is. And this is a major arcana, and it's telling me that you know who those people are who are trying to derail you, hold you back. And this could also still be for you, Disha. So, I hope not. Hope it's not for you, because this is telling me that Uh, this is a Tower card. Things are not looking great in your area or whoever's area this card is for. And I don't believe it's you, Deshaun. I really don't. I feel like this is for someone else that may be lurking in the background and not really saying anything. But I feel like this is for them. And I really think that they need to realize that just because things crumble doesn't mean it's the end. You know, we have to rebuild. Sometimes it hurts and it takes a second. But you can do it. You can do it. I have all the faith in the world. Let your little kid come out and play. Please let your little kid come out and play. Let the little child in you come out and play and have some fun. Life is a journey. Smell the roses. Have some fun along the way. Yes, you have to take things seriously. Yes, you have to work. Yes, it's hard sometimes, but you can have some fun sometimes too. So do it. And then the Seven of Cups. Put some fantasy in there. Why not? Throw some fantasy into your life. Everybody needs a little fantasy, not crazy Trump fantasy, but a little fantasy, right? Everybody needs a little fantasy. So go ahead and put some of that in there. So that's that. So does anybody else have a question for me? Happy birthday, Drew, whoever Drew is. I don't know if anybody else had a question or not. I'm just going to play with the cards and see what they're saying. Everybody needs to let their kid come out and play every now and again. We all do. We all need to break from reality. We all need to play a little, have some fun. I don't care if it's watching TV or going picking up sticks or throwing sticks at the barn, which is what I did the other day. But it was fun. So, have some fun. Live your life. Do it. Hi, Chase. I'm not sure what's going on there. People are talking about Dummy not being seen for... Yes. Hi, Tony. Tony Reviews. I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you're able to catch me, and thank you for reminding me I need to say Eastern time. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know that they say they haven't seen him for a few days, but I heard today that he was seen on his golf course somewhere. And you're in London. Wow, I love London. I love English people. I have some very good friends. I now live in Spain. But cheers, everybody. I hope you got your sun kissed. Everybody knows I need mine. Let's see. So does anybody have a question for me at all today? I think that you do have a good chance of getting in, but you need to get on it. Get on it right now. I think you need to get off the channel and go get on it. I don't know what time it is where you are, but I think you need to get on it. Get your application in there, get your paperwork ready, and get it in. You have 10 days. Come on. And Mel can be slow. You know what I'm saying? Mel can be very slow. So, okay, Mickey, should I continue with my college major? Ooh, that's a good one. Should Mickey continue with their college major? Should Mickey continue with their college major? And you guys, if you like this, please hit the like and subscribe button. And, you know, help me help you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Should Mickey continue with their current college major? Oh, that was a definite card for you, Mickey. You're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. So fun. Let's see if we got anything else for Mickey. And I hope I'm not skipping over anyone. If anybody has any questions, if you want to know anything that universe can help you with, I'll be happy to do that. I do political stuff as well. I predicted that the old orange man would die in August, so he's got one more day. I think. So anyway, universe, tell me, does Mickey need to continue their major that they're currently doing? Yeah, this is it. Okay. If it is in law, no. You need to find something else. If your major is in law, you need to maybe take a different approach. It's a major arcana as well as reversed. I do know what you mean, Gina. I'm not feeling him either. I feel like he's a ghost. I really don't think he's here either. So, I mean, hi, Lily. I hope you're doing well. So anyway, I think he's a ghost, but back to Mickey's major. If it's in law, that's a definite no. You're probably teetering. You're teetering in between two things. Law or something different, something totally different spectrum. And you're being pulled in a lot of different directions. Some people want you to be like a doctor, or some people want you to be this, some people want you to be that. But I say, what do you want to be? And you move forward on what you want to be. Pull your resources together and do what you want to do, not what somebody else is expecting of you or wants you to do. You need to do what you want to do. This is also another major arcana card. So, Mickey, I think you need to do what you want to do. And again, you need to let that little kid inside of you come out and play. This card's coming up a lot today. And it talks about, you don't have to be childish about stuff. You can be a lot of things. So, you could still play. You don't have to be serious all the time. You can still play. Nothing wrong with that. I think if you choose what you want to do, you will go very far. You have the money to do it. And if you don't, you can get student loans, whatever. And you'll pay them back because you will do what you want to do. And when you're doing something you love, like this is my passion. I love reading tarot. I've been doing it for 43 years now. And I love it. Love it. It's my passion. It doesn't feel like work. I feel like I'm just like living life. So if you're doing something you're passionate about, then it's not going to feel like work. So do it. Continue on your major if you're passionate about it. If not, switch. No big deal. I might have to pay a little bit more money. My daughter did, I know that. But, hey, it's okay. Money is a tool to help you get where you need to go. So, do you. Don't worry about anybody else. Let's see. Tony, there's a woman I met. I had a reading on if she likes me. The answer was yes, and we both like each other a lot. However, it also showed she has a lot of attention or involved. Do I ask her out? Her name is Hannah. Okay, let's see. Should Tony ask Hannah out for a coffee or a lunch or a whatever? Should she ask her out? Universe, tell Tony if she should ask Hannah out. Let's see what the universe has to say about that. I think she's a bartender, isn't she? If I remember correctly. Don't ask her out on a napkin if she is a bartender. That's going to be a no for sure. So should she ask her out? A lot of people, this is June talking. This is not universe. A lot of people are afraid to do so. All somebody can say is no. They can't eat you. They can't destroy you. Yeah, it might hurt your feelings a little bit, but there may be a reason they say no. This is just June talking, but let's see what universe has to say about it, okay? And I was a bartender. If you asked me out on a napkin, the answer was always no. That wasn't the circle bend. Although I ended up marrying somebody who asked me out on a napkin. It's crazy, isn't it? But I wasn't a bartender then. I was a shop owner then. We've been married for 16 years. We only knew each other for a month. So, there you have it. Good. I'm glad you wouldn't be cheesy. Okay, let's see. All right, universe. Should Tony ask Hannah out for a date of some sort? Whether it be a friendly date and see where it goes from there. I say for coffee or lunch or something casual and see where it goes from there. Let's see what universe says. Oh, all kinds of things are jumping out at me. Woo. All right, let's see. Well, okay, that's into that. All right. Okay, you got the Two of Wands in reverse. So I know that you want a partnership with this individual. I know this is what you want. So if I had to stop right here, I would say no. Don't. Because she's not ready or you're not ready. Somebody's not ready right yet. And you have the Page of Swords, which is a Taurus type of card. And it is also reverse. And it's saying that people can be stubborn. People can be uncertain or not trusting. They're not trusting your intention. So you have to be sincere if you're going to approach this person. And you have to know what you want more than anything. You have to know what you want. You can see a person and say, wow, that person is so attractive. They're so fun. They're so lively in that environment, but what are they in other environments? And you'll never know unless you ask. So people are untrusting. So even if she says no, it's okay. You should ask if you want to, if you know what you want. I do see the marriage card. That's my marriage card. That's my spiritual card. That's my marriage card. So, yeah, it's a major arcana. It is saying that it could be just the most beautiful relationship you've ever had. It is not the Lover's card. It's not the Two of Cups, but it could be a very good relationship. So go for it, is what the universe is telling me to tell you. Queen of Pentacles. This is a Gemini type of individual. They have two sides. And if you are, or they are, a Gemini, you have to realize that they have a lot of things that are, they battle their self all the time. So it's, hard for them. One day they want to say yes. The next day they want to say, I don't think so. Because they battle themselves. They have two persons living in one body. And they're very moody. And then you have the Queen of Swords. Wow, you got a lot of people in your life. Oh, shoot. The Queen of Swords is a Virgo type of individual. This person listens and observes. So they're watching, whether you realize it or not. Somebody's watching you, and they're seeing how you're reacting. It could be her. It could be another person on the sidelines watching you want this other person, and they want you. You never know. But somebody's watching, and they're listening, and they're paying attention. So be on your best behavior. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. And this tells me that you don't really, you like this person, they like you. If anything else, you guys could be great friends. So that would be awesome, right? Who could not use some great friends? If you can count your great friends on one hand, you lucky. So this is telling me that on the first date or the first meeting, you don't have to tell everything you know. Keep some mystery. Be mystical. Keep some mystery for you. Keep some for yourself, and see if they can figure you out a little bit too. You've got to, as my dad used to say, you got to let them chase you until you catch them. So I say, don't say everything right off the bat. Be a little bit more mysterious. Okay? Anybody else have a question? Oh, you're the Gemini. You're battling with yourself. Should I not? Should I not? I say go for it. All she can do is say no. She can't eat you. If she says no, she may change her mind later on. Who knows? But there's somebody watching. Somebody's listening. Somebody's paying attention. It could be her. I don't know. So, thank you. And please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. And you guys, I appreciate all of you for being so generous and kind to me and being a part of my community and a part of my life. It means a lot to me. And I do take, as you know, just put up there you go, Gina. Hi, Jan with 2 N's, my Tarzan and Jan. I hope you're doing well from Norway. I want to go to Norway. I want to go anywhere but the United States, you guys. I really do. United States sucks right now. Oh my God. So I had this carport put up, and they were some young gentleman who, he gave me a big compliment, but hey, I know I don't look 22, okay? So he was wanting him a sugar mama. But I'm married and I'm happily married, and I'll let him know it right off the bat. So, I mean, I was like, oh, thanks. But nah, I'm married. I like what I got. So I'm not looking for anything else. Does anybody else have a question? I know that I haven't heard anything, from mainstream news about the person in the White House dying. I know some people said they haven't seen him out and about, and some people say they have. Who knows? I know that I did a prediction a long time ago that he would probably meet his demise in August. And it was a long time ago. I don't know if I did it on live, or I think I did it on just a recording. So go back and look. But he's got one more day, according to me, if he's not dead already. But anyway, he, I don't know. We'll see. And, things change. Tarot is not a fortune-telling tool, guys. It's a guide. That's all it is a guide. They probably will. And then, his vice president and Marco Rubio will be running the presidency. I wish they wouldn't, because, well, America was supposed to be on transparency, but I also heard that in Sakona, it starts with the S, County, Kamala Harris got no votes, but the Democratic seat or whatever, a Democratic person got a lot of votes. And all her votes went to Trump. So, and then there are sworn affidavits of 3 people who said they voted for an independent person, and that person didn't get their votes. So I believe Elon Musk had a little bit to do with that. And I think that needs to be, I mean, I know we're in uncharted territory. However, I think that there needs to be repercussions. If the election was stolen, we need to go back to the old ways and count them by hand. It takes a little bit longer, but hey, it's more accurate, right? And somebody can't just push a button and flip the switch and flip the votes. So I think that we need to go back to the old way of doing things. The United States was a democracy always. We fought kings to be a democracy. We fought kings to be independent and free, and the right to pursue our dreams, our passions. So long, our rights end when we infringe on somebody else's rights. So you have rights to you. You don't have rights to someone else. You don't have right to tell somebody, unless they're your kid and they're babies and they don't know anything, not to touch the stove. Then you can say, hey, don't touch the stove, you can get hurt. So, but I'm saying you don't have the right to anyone. You have the right to yourself. And that's it. That's it. Hi, Sheila. I hope you're doing good. I hope you don't either. And Maureen has had a problem with that too. Maureen Brown, she's had a problem with getting on my lives and then busting off. Of course, it could be me too, where I put the do not disturb, and you know how many spam calls I get. I get them all the time. It's like, oh my goodness. Y'all, I'm not falling for that. Y'all do know I'm a tarot reader, right? Apparently not. But anyway, and I hope your kitty is doing well. Sheila, I feel so bad for that kitty. And let's see, anybody else have a question on anything? Or maybe I have one. Is the White House hiding Trump's actual condition? Is he in a coma? Is he sick? And they're hiding it from the American people because they want to keep their regime going? Y'all, my hair is falling out like crazy, I swear. Yeah, can you believe he canceled her security? Unbelievable. I will do that as soon as I'm done with this. Okay. Yep. They're hiding something. It's the devil card, Major Arcana. They're hiding something. He may not be dead, but he's close. They're hiding something from the American people, which is wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. We all need to stand up and demand what? We need to stand up and demand to see his face right now. There are hidden enemies in his camp that will seek the truth, that will speak the truth. And it could even be J.D. Vance, because he's not a very smart guy. Six of Pentacles. Generous. Generous, generous, generous. It's time that, people be generous with their time, with their effort, with their creativity to figure out what's going on. The Tower. Guys, he's going down. He's going down. Yeah. Did I say that out loud? Oh my. I can't believe he's going down. But he's going down. And we, the American people, we need to stand our ground and not let them take our democracy away from us. We have to stand up and speak and be counted. And if they find any election fraud in any county, we need to look at all counties. And Elon Musk needs to be held responsible as well. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is, something new. A new regime, a new leadership. Yay. A realization that there was fraud. The election was stolen from the wonderful Kamala Harris. And she gets to take over the realm. Kick everybody else out. You move out of the White House now. Where's Melania? She taking care of her husband? And there is betrayal in Trump's camp. Now, I think he knows, or they know who that betrayer will be. And I think that they're trying to rid the White House of that person or persons. So that's all I got to say about my question. But now on to Gina T's, Kamala's book tour. Let's see what's going on with Kamala's book tour. How is her book tour gonna come out? She did win the election. Kamala, thank you for being you. When you let your campaign people take over is when it went to crap, because you weren't being yourself then. At first you were being yourself, and then you let your campaign team take over, and you weren't so much you anymore. But you had my vote anyway. I know you had one. Well, actually, I know you had two. So how is Kamala Harris's book tour gonna come out? Is she in danger by doing this? Is ICE gonna come and arrest her? I had a friend over yesterday that said that Obama was arrested for Russian collusion. I was like, what? That would be all over the news. That ain't true. I had a laugh. And you know, she's not, she doesn't like to talk politics because she has mixed reviews with what she believes and what her family believes. But anyway, I had a laugh. That was funny. I was like, Obama? Russia? Really? Oh, I don't think so. But okay. Yeah, they said they arrested him and everything. That would have been all over the news if Obama got arrested. Please. Anyway. How is Kamala Harris's book tour going to go? Universe, let us know. Let us know something good, something we can dance to. All right, let's see. Oh, whew. She needs to hire her own security. Now, this is a minor, so I think that there needs to be some security around her as she tours on her book tour. And yeah, she needs to watch her back. Yeah. And there could be somebody in her inner circle that let something slip and somebody sneaks in. So I really feel like she needs to watch her back. Sheila, yeah, we'll pull a card on Little Joy and see. I think she's gonna make it, but that's just me talking wishful thinking. But we'll do that. We will. And you should ask. I would ask. So we'll do that in just a second. I think her book tour is going to be a major success so long as she has some security and make sure she knows who's around her and who is not around her. Make sure that she's got her T's crossed and her I's dotted and that she has some security around her. But I think it's going to be a success. It's going to be a winner. And it's going to be a wonderful read. I can't wait to get it. I wish I could get a signed copy. Now we have the page of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn type of card. So she's gonna be a little bit more organized. She's gonna watch her P's and Q's. You know, she's gonna stand up and she's gonna sign these books and she's gonna go on a tour. She's not afraid. She's not afraid to do that. She's not afraid to put herself out there in the public eye. You know, she's not scared. She can go to Detroit. She's not scared. Good for her. Now we have the Hangman here. Again, I think there's someone in her inner circle that she probably shouldn't trust as much as she does. It's not her husband. It's not her children. It's nobody that close to her, but it's somebody close to her that she is kind of naive about, and she needs to keep a close eye out. And I wish that she would watch this channel because I would love to give her that warning to keep a close eye out and be careful. Get your own security. You don't need Trump's because, I mean, he's got his National Guard everywhere. He just doesn't have anybody to give to you. So I would get my own if I were you. We have the King of Wands. You're going to set you're gonna set it on a blaze. You know, that's an Aries type of card. You are going to roll it, girl. It's gonna be a very big success. It's gonna be a top seller for real. For real. Hi, Pisces, Virgo rising. So I really believe that her book tour, to answer your question, Gina, is going to be a huge success. I'm just hoping that she gets her own security, her own people that she trusts to watch her back. That's my only hope, that she does that. So this card is about Sheila's kitten, Joy. She has a really kind of a fatal thing going on, and I can't understand why they don't want to give the medicine or rush it out to her. I can't understand that, but you know, hey, it's an animal. It's not a human. But they're human to us. So let's see. Is Joy going to make it? Is Joy the kitten, my kitten siblings, and my other kitten's kitten, is she gonna make it? Is Joy gonna get the medicine in time, universe, to help her recover and be the fun-loving kitten that she is still? She wants to play, but she just doesn't feel like it. Is she going to get the treatment that she needs quickly in order for her to survive? Verse. Oh, you only got two. First one is, you know, they're spinning the wheel with all animals. I mean, some people just don't care. You know, oh, this one's, you know, there's been a lot of influx of people needing this medicine. Well, I need it. So, you know, get on the ball, make some more, do what you got to do. But they're trying. I'm going to say they're trying. I'm not going to say they're putting them off. You know, things can change every day. You know, they may not have all the ingredients they need. They may not have all the... Hi! I guess I'm your auntie, Team Panda. Hi! Oh, I guess I'm not your auntie. I'm from the United States. I don't know where you're from. But anyway, I know that the prescription is in there. And it is expensive, especially, you know, but they're trying. I'm going to say they're trying. They're doing their best to get it to her as quickly as possible. Nope. She's gonna be fine. You're not gonna lose her. This is my last card. If it was this way, I'd be like, oh yeah, she's not gonna make it. But it's this way, so she's gonna make it. I am so excited. I get to see Joy, and I get to see her laugh, and I get to see her play with Jessie and Lily and Motley sometimes. Although Motley can be just such a brat. But, you know, hey, he's Holly's. What do you want? So anyway, yes, she's going to be fine. Joy is going to be fine. Your support kitty is going to be good. Yay! I like that. I like that a lot. It makes my heart happy. Woo! Will I get to see magic? I'm not sure what you mean by that, but okay. Yes, I think the universe is doing had nothing to do with it. Yeah, this is to help people help every people, you know. If this is people, this is me in my way to try to help other people help me. My husband is a quadriplegic. He has been a quadriplegic for nearly 4 years. And I can't get out there and work. So all I can do is do what I'm passionate about and hope that people will return the favor to me. Hopefully universe will, bring it back. If I help you, hopefully universe will bring it back to me. And that's my hope. I I do it because I want to, really. I love doing this. This is my passion. Trying to make my YouTube channel successful and maybe a full-time career. Is it something I can achieve? I don't know. June says I don't know because I haven't been able to do it, but I'm not as tech savvy as maybe you are. So let's see. Can Tony Reviews make her YouTube channel a full-time career? Can universe answer her? Can she make her YouTube channel a full-time career? Okay, I'm going to have to subscribe to your YouTube channel just to see what you're about, okay? So everybody else on here subscribe to her channel, and let's see if we can't boost hers up too, as well as mine. Let's see what Tony Review is about. So can Tony... Motorcycles. I like motorcycles. What's wrong with motorcycles? Motorcycles cool. I like to ride them. My husband would refuse me to do it right now. He says, if you fall, the whole house falls. So, I don't know. Maybe he's right. Maybe he's wrong. I don't know. But anyway, universe, can she make her YouTube channel successful and have it be her life income, her life resource? Okay, see what universe has to say. Can she make it? Is that all you gotta say? Can she make her YouTube channel successful? And if it says yes, please tell me how you did it. Well, you're not naive. You realize it takes a lot of work, takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. So, you gotta work it. Gotta work it, girl. Or guy, you gotta work it if you want it to be successful. There are a lot of people out there that are interested in motorcycles. There are a lot of people that are interested in how to fix their motorcycle. There's a lot of people that are interested in, where are the good places to ride your motorcycle. So, I mean, sure. Yes, of course. Is it really your passion? That's a question the universe is asking you. Is it your passion? If so, you need to turn this card upside down, take action. Is it really, really what you want? Then you have the High Priestess. Are you following your intuition? Are you listening to what it's telling you to put on your channel? Are you listening to what it's telling you on how to progress there, and I'm not talking about your intelligence. I know you're very smart. I'm talking about your intuition. What is your intuition telling you to do? That's what you need to do because you're not listening. That's what this card is saying. You're not listening to your intuition. So that's why you're struggling. Maybe me too. I don't know. But it's saying that you got to listen to your intuition. Hi, Sanjay. And you're bringing an old ideal back into the modern age, which is awesome. I like that. It's fiery. It'll work. I think that this is a yes. I think that you have a good idea. I think you just need to listen to your intuition just a little bit more if you're not. And you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a Gemini card. It's an immature Gemini. So you may be having some people that are trying to tell you, oh, it's not going to work. Don't do that. It's blah, blah, blah. You have people saying, no, not that many people are interested in motorcycles. You shouldn't do that. Naysayers. So don't listen to them. Do what your heart tells you to do. Do what your intuition tells you to do. And you'll be successful. I have no doubt. I'm going to subscribe. I like motorcycles. I'm going to subscribe. So, you got the Tower also. And this says that if at first you don't succeed, try again. I have been doing this for a long time, and I am still only at 1,437 subscribers. So I get it, but you have to try. If you love what you're doing, if you love what you're talking about, then you got to keep at it. Don't give up. Don't give up. Try again. Build from bottom up. Bottom up. Yeah, me too, girl. I've been trying for longer than that, actually. I had started a channel way a long time ago and never really did anything with it, but now I am. I've been trying for like almost 2 years now. And it's, I don't know. It's hit or miss, I guess. But, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. I'm going to watch your channel. And I hope others will too. And I will support you in any way I can. Everybody who subscribes to my channel is a community. We are a community. We help each other. We don't downgrade each other. We help one another. I'm going to be doing, hopefully, a live with Gina T and Eleanor Writing. I always mess up her last name too. She's probably like, Jan? I told you 20 times how to say that. But anyway, I hope to do a live with them. They may not be on with their face, but you'll hear their voices, and it's going to be fun. And maybe we can do one together with you too, Tony, about motorcycles. I mean, why not? Why not integrate, right? Why not? It could be fun. Could be interesting, right? So why not? Do I see your spirituality, Jane? Do I see your spirituality? I can't see you, so I don't know. I can feel it. I feel like that a while back you were struggling with your spirituality. I think you've come a long way since then from what I feel. Do you want me to ask the cards that question, or are you just asking me that question? Jan with 2 N's. Thank you too. Thanks for asking the question, Tony. I appreciate it. I am going to look you up and I am going to subscribe. I am. You will see me on there. And I will be asking questions. I like me some motorcycles. I like mechanic stuff anyway. I was going to write a book about a female mechanic anyway. So that's cool. Yes, please. Ask the cards. Okay. How is Jane's spirituality doing? How is her spirituality? What does she need to work on her spirituality? Is there any advice you can give her on her spirituality? Okay. I think that's it. All right. King of Pentacles. Some people, I think some people, Jane, are trying to persuade you otherwise, and they're very charming, but they're immature charming. They're immature. They haven't really lived to know. There's a lot of spiritual stuff out there. There's a lot of different religions. There's a lot of different spirituality people that say certain things. The cards are saying there's a lot of different spirituality. There's not just one. And you need to follow yours, not somebody else's. And definitely, religion was invented to control the masses. Remember that. And this says you need to you don't need to walk away from your spirituality. If it was this way, I would say you need to walk away. You need to find your path. You're not on it. I think you've grown a lot. Me personally, this is not what the cards are saying. It's saying you need to keep going, keep moving forward on your own without especially Aquarius's influence. Without an Aquarius influence, without a charming influence, you need to move forward on your own. You don't need nobody else to find your own spirituality, is what that card is saying. And also, reap what you sow. You put good out there, you get good. You put bad out there, you get bad. So your spirituality lives within you. It lives within your soul. Your body is the house of your soul. Take care of it. Take care of your body. Your chakras are your alarm systems. So if something feels off, it probably is, and you need to fix that. So pay attention. Pay attention to what you're putting out there and see if it doesn't come back to you in a positive, wonderful, beautiful way. I think I heard somebody walking in my house just now. This is the betrayal card for me. It's upside down, so I believe that universe is trying to say you can't betray yourself. If you listen to yourself, you can't betray yourself. So you've got to listen to your soul. What is your soul telling you? What is your belief? Do you believe it's wrong to drink Diet or Sunkist Zero? If so, don't drink it. If you believe that's wrong, don't do it. Because you believe it. Your soul believes it. So don't do that. Me personally, I like it. I don't think it's wrong. I won't drink it. And spirituality is not a heavy burden. Religion is a heavy burden. You have to pay tithing. You have to go to church every Sunday, blah, blah, blah. Spirituality is not heavy. It's light. It's freedom. It's warm and fuzzy and it feels right. It feels right. That's what spirituality is. Now, crying over spilt milk is not going to help you. Crying over what somebody else believes and they're trying to make you believe is not going to help you. Wipe that up. and go with what you believe. Not what I believe, but what you believe. So yes, your spirituality is there. You're just not hearing it. Not quite. You're listening to the others around you, but you shouldn't. Listen to the inside here. Listen to your soul. So, anybody else have a question? Ooh. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, that will be fun. I want to go. Can't, but I want to. Let me know how that goes. I'm curious. A Greece retreat. I feel like in one of my past life I lived in Greece. I do. I love Greece. I wasn't able to watch the video you sent me, Gina. I wish I was. Gina had bought I call them mystery boxes, but she had bought a crystal box, and she opened it and did a reveal. However, I'm not able to pick it up, but I'm going to try again and see if I can do it and post it on my channel so people can see that you can get some really cool things from us. She bought one. It was, it was a good size box. I hope she liked it. Did you like it, Gina? I hope you did. I hope you did. Wow, you went 6 times? Did you get anything from those 6 times? I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad. I really put a lot of thought into that crystal box because I know and don't ask me how I know, it just comes. But I know what you needed. And I did a lot of debating too between one stone and another. And I think I picked the right one. So I'm happy about that. Makes my heart happy. And I can't wait to see the reveal. I can't wait to see it. My life has been pretty crazy. Like they just put up the carport to protect the van, and I'm here by myself today, and Kevin, is Kevin. And he's being Kevin. He's wonderful. He is not a bad patient, you guys. Really, he's not. He doesn't complain about anything. Even if he hurts, he just says, "Can you give me an aspirin?" He's so wonderful. I think so. I think it is what you needed for sure. So, and again, you guys can order a mystery box with me by emailing me or get a private reading consultation, whatever you want to call it, by emailing me. Again, Gina will put up the email address so that I don't have to do that. So does anybody else have a question? Is anybody else out there? Let's see. Yes, I have learned. Well, then do both. Why can't you do both? There's no reason you can't do both, Jane. And mediumship, sometimes people will come and talk to you and sometimes they won't. Crystals are crystals, and you can learn all about crystals. gemstones, and even man-made stuff. Like even this wooden table, you know, has property, you know? So, yeah, do them both. Why not? That'll be fun and exciting. What will September bring for us? Okay. I like to help people too, Jan. I really do. And I think you're an amazing individual for wanting to help other people and helping them to realize there's more things that they can do to help themselves as well. So what will September bring us all? Us all, everyone in the universe. I mean, I do the horoscope Sundays. There went a spirit just went by. So we were just talking about mediumship. Somebody's wanting to say something. I don't know who or for who, but somebody just went over my head. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but I did. So what does September hold for us? I know what I'm hoping it holds for us. What I hope and what is true is two different things. So, oh, did you see it? Oh, cool. I'm glad somebody did. Because I was like, thinking I'm going crazy. I saw something. And sometimes nobody sees it. Sometimes people do. Yep. What does September hold for us in the world today? Or for 2025? September of 2025. Do we have... What's going on? What can we expect to come out of September? Probably a lot of things. I mean, it's kind of a broad question, but we'll see what we get. What will September hold for us all? Maybe roll it back, Gina. You can see it. You think that's it? Okay. All right. So for September, now I want to say, guys, that that was dust. I want to say, guys, that I do, like tomorrow will be the Zodiac Sunday, where I do all 12 cards, all 12 astrological signs, and I pull a card for each one for the week coming up. Then I try to do a card every day. Sometimes I don't get to it. My life is kind of, I hate to sound pitiful and I hate to sound like, oh, woe is me. But my life is kind of hectic. I have a quadriplegic husband who I have to take care of. He can't brush his teeth. He can't feed himself. He definitely can't cook for himself. He can't even walk. He can't take a shower. He can't take a bath. I mean, it's hard, and it's hard on him. Can you imagine being trapped in your own body? Because his mind is still there. I mean, he is sharp as a tack. His mind is still there. He is still the man I love. He just can't do anything for himself right now. So if I don't get a card of the day on, I'm sorry, I'll try. And that's all I can do is say, I'll try. But let's see what's up for September, eh? We got the 5 of Wands. It looks like a tug of war. Give, take, give, take, give, take. I feel like there's a lot of chaos in the world right now. And, you know, I think every generation has always said that. You know, this generation is terrible. This generation is terrible. This generation is terrible. Oh my gosh, we're all going to hell in a hell basket. You know, in a handbasket. But I feel like there's a lot of tug of war between countries. And I think it's probably going to continue through September. So September, there's going to be a lot of head spinning and tug of war stuff going on. So anyway, however, I think there will be a merge. There will be a beautiful agreement of some kind, and I think I know what it is. Hi, Charles. I hope you're good. I'm glad to see that you're on here and that your internet is working again. So, this is saying that there is going to be an agreement in September, an agreement to either move forward, do some more investigations, something. There's going to be an agreement in a more spiritual way, not just hey, I'm going to sign this paper and then I'm going to do the other thing that I said I was going to do. So it's going to be more of a spiritual agreement between countries, not just between, me and you or me and our neighbor. It's going to be a mutual agreement between countries. People have decisions that they have to make. Hopefully, they make them in the correct way. So I hope that people will really pay attention to what's going on around them and do the right thing instead of just following along, instead of being stupid or not doing their research or not paying attention, just doing things blindly. Okay, I'm going to do this because so-and-so said that was the right thing to do. Well, no, you got to listen to yourself. So in September, listen to yourself. Listen to what you feel like is right to do. Not what I feel like is right to do, or your neighbor, or your mama, or your daddy, or your sister, or your brother, or whoever. Listen to what you think is the right thing to do and make your decision based off of that and facts. And you don't have to tell everybody who you voted for. You don't have to tell everybody what you believe. You can just show everybody what you believe. So September is a little bit about keeping secrets, but it's also a little bit about being more open and honest spiritually, not religiously, but spiritually. So that's what September has. Sheila, are you gone? Gotta go see you. Okay, see you Monday. Love you. Mwah. I'm glad Joy's gonna get better. And anybody else have a question? Charles, do you have one? Anybody else? Pisces, Virgo rising. Anybody? Jan, Gina T again. Lily. Anybody out there have a question? It's 4:27 by my time. I don't know about everybody else, but I got to be off here at 5. So if you have a question, let's get on it. I love seeing all the people collaborate together and be a wonderful community. And if you guys like what I'm talking about, like the way I'm doing things, please hit the like button, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe and help me help you. General reading, like a situational reading, Gina, or just a card pull, like just a general reading, like a situational reading, or like just a what does Gina need to know type of reading. What do you want? Just me to throw some cards, or do you want to do a situational? Whatever you want, that's what we'll do. I have to have a drink. Thirsty. My ice is even melted. I got you. What do you need to know? All right. Universe, What does Gina need to know for her life as she sits before us today? What does she need to know? I think you're wonderful, but I'm not universe. We'll see what universe has to say. What does Gina need to know to make her life the best life that she can make for herself, universe? What is it that she needs to know, Spirit? Help me help her. One more time, it's saying. I'll get right back to you on Jan on what you need to know too in just a second since I get her. Gina. Wow. You need to know a lot, Gina. I mean, ever. Okay. These, I think, are somebody else. Gina, I think you need to tweak your plan a little bit. I used to think this card meant I'm taking my toys and I'm going home. But what it really means is, okay, you planted some swords and you planted them, but you got to pull some others up and tweak it a little bit. Just tweak your plan. Tweak your plan just a little. Just a little. You don't need to feel trapped. You're not bound to nothing or no one. You can always get away. I mean, you always have a safe place here. Always. So don't ever feel like you're trapped, because you're not. There's no trapping you. There's no trapping you. There's not. There's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it might be small, but you can follow it. I promise it's not a train. I don't really think you need to take action where your family and your friends are concerned. I feel like that you have a good community around you. I know that we are a good community for you. You know, Eleanor, myself, and hopefully everybody on this channel is a good community for you. And you have my phone number, so you can call me, text me anytime you want to. I know we live on different time zones, but it's okay. I'll answer it when I can. However, you do need to be determined. You do need to be determined to do what you want to do. You need to be determined to decide what you want to do. It's saying that you have drive. You have energy. You're cognitive. You don't think you are, but you are. You're very smart. You're very kind. You're very generous with both your time and your creativity. So it's time for you to decide and get on it and be determined to do it, is what universe is saying. King of Wands is an Aquarian, or not Aquarian, an Aries type of temperament. And it's saying that, you know, sometimes we all do this. I mean, not just me, not just you, not just Aquarius or Aries. Anyway, it's like, I feel like that, there's an Aries, individual, or we all have this, oh, I want to chase that. That seems interesting. That seems fun. That seems, I'm interested in that. And then we find that we went down a wrong road. So I think you need to stop chasing the shiny and decide on what you want for you is what the universe is trying to tell you. Hi, Pink Lady. It's good to see you on here. Well, don't listen to him. Then, by all means, don't listen to him. And it's time for you to rejoice in your your kindness, your spirituality, your love, your things that you do that make you feel good. You know, like if you open the door for somebody, rejoice in that. Or if you've let somebody cut in front of you or drive out in front of you and not blown the horn at them, you know, rejoice in that. Rejoice in the things that make your heart feel good. And you will feel good. You will be doing what you're supposed to be doing. I don't feel any loss. I don't feel any sadness. I don't feel like you've really are missing anything, even with your dad. I know that, you know, most little girls love their dad, but sometimes some dads are shit. I mean, oh, did I say that out loud? I mean, sometimes you just don't need to worry about others right now. You need to worry about you. You need to make sure that you're doing what you want to do, not what they want you to do, but what you want to do. And you don't have to take action on love. You're good there. There's a lot of people out there that love you and need you and want to be around you, so you don't have to worry about that. The world. I don't see you traveling anytime soon. I don't see you going anywhere. And a lot of people think this is the end of a cycle. This is reversed. I don't see you going back to school. I don't see you trying to learn anything new. I think you just kind of need to figure out what you want to do. And that's what the universe is trying to tell you. This is a major arcana, by the way. I think the universe is just trying to tell you that you need to figure out what you want out of this lifetime. And I know that, let's see, I think this was for, somebody asked me, it wasn't Pink Lady, who was it? Gina, who was it? Jan with 2 N's, what does she need? I think these two are for Jan. Jan, first off, you need to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. And I'm not just talking about the sweater you haven't worn in 20 years. I'm talking about people who no longer care, who no longer think about you the way you think about them. The people who don't take you to the doctor when you took them to the doctor. I mean, come on. It's give and take. It's time for you to walk away from those who no longer serve you. And I don't mean that in a bad way, because you've been serving them for a long time. And they're not repaying the favor. And Charles, I don't know if you're still on here, but I can't answer that. Maybe you could type it in the chat and I can answer it, and maybe type it a different way if you want to, or not. I'll answer it later. The star, Jan with 2 N's. You know, being scattered is scary. You know, being everywhere at one time, which is what stars are. They're everywhere. They're all over the place. You know, they're everywhere. Sometimes they burn out, you know? And it's scary to be in focus. It's scary to not know which direction you should go. But universe is telling you it's okay to do multiple things. It's okay. You know, you can have a lot of irons in the fire. Go for it. Do it. You know, jump. So I think that was for you. Now, somebody else had a question. What's ahead for me in the next, wait a minute. What's ahead for me in the next month? Let's see. I don't even know who's next. Oh, let's see. I think that was for you, Pink Lady, I just read. Is there any sadness for me in the next month? I think that kind of answered that you need to walk away from some stuff. Yes, it might feel sad, and I think it might hurt a little bit, but I think in the long run, you're going to be so much happier. You're going to be so much happier. Annabelle, if you have a question, please, by all means, you're next, I think. So, do you have a question, Annabelle? Annabelle, you still there? Oh, shoot. I just saw a message fly up on my private message and I can't get it. So, thank you, Pisces, Virgo rising. Please hit the thumbs up and share and tell people about me. I really want to give that quote away. I really do. Like Annabelle, do you want to know what universe has to say to you? Like, just like what cards fall out? You can book a reading with me privately through my email, which is junewagner633@yahoo.com. Thank you, Gina. That's how you can book a reading with me. Okay, what does the universe have to say to Annabelle? Love from India. Thank you. I love Indian people. You guys are so smart. You really are. You are so welcome. So, Annabelle, what does universe have to tell Annabelle? What is your message to Annabelle? Universe, what is your message? What is your message to Annabelle? Shuffle one more time, Annabelle, and we shall see. That's all it's got to say or not. Let's see. I think that's it. Okay, Annabelle. Queen of Swords. That's a Virgo type of temperament. And this is telling me that you need to pay attention and you need to listen, read between the lines, if you will. You need to listen. Yes, I'm a tarot reader. Yes, I am. Been one for 43 years. Anyway, Colorado. I like Colorado. Never been there, but I like it. I know a lot of people live there. But this one is Annabelle. This is telling you that you need to listen. You need to pay attention. It's a Virgo type of person, and they sit back and they listen and they observe, and then they make decisions on that observation. So that's what that's trying to tell you. There's a King of Cups, which is a Cancer type of person. Who's kind of an immature Cancer type of person. They think they know everything, but they don't. They really haven't done their fact checking yet, because normally Cancers are very good at doing their fact checking, and mature Cancers are awesome. Once you're in a Cancer shell, though, you don't get out. You don't get out. So I think there is a Cancer type of person around you that's not so it's not so mature. They're younger than you. It could be a child. It could be even yourself, that the younger version of you that thinks you know something and you really don't. So, but you have everything that you need to continue. You have passion, you have creativity, you have value, you have determination, you have ideals, you have friends, you have family. You have everything you need. This is not an illusion. This way, it might be, but this way, it is not. I'm telling you, you have everything you need to move forward with your life, and that's pretty awesome. So, Annabelle, I like that card. This is one of my favorite cards in the deck. Sun is my favorite, but this is one of my favorites. It's a major arcana, and it's telling me you have everything you need to go forward. That's fantastic. I love it. And, yeah, we can all be a little naive sometimes and take a wrong turn, listen to the GPS, and next thing you know, we're in the middle of who knows where we are. So, yeah, we can all be a little naive sometimes, and that's okay. That's okay. That's how you learn, right? You learn not to do that again. So that's okay. Now you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is this card has been coming up a lot. It's a Gemini type of person, and a lot of times this is also an immature Gemini type of person. So, this Gemini, one minute they're fun and loving, and next thing you know, they're sitting in the corner crying. And you're like, what the heck? What? It's like Donald Trump, one day he's putting on tariffs, one day he isn't. So it's the same. It's an immature Gemini individual. And if you're dealing with that, oh my God, I feel so sorry for you. But you can do it. I have faith. You also have a page. This is a Pisces type of person. Now, also immature. Not following the flow, not going against the grain, because probably there's a little jealousy there. And, it's okay. Copy is the best form of flattery. When somebody copies you, that is the best form of flattery you can get, because they want to be like you. So allow this person to copy you. Don't get mad. Be like, oh, thanks. Thanks for taking my idea and trying to make it yours. Thanks. Because it's the best form of flattery that you can get. And, yeah, money's going to be tight. Hate to say that, but, yeah, you are surrounded by immature people. It showed in the cards. I don't envy your position there, but I think you can handle it. Money is tight. Yes, it's tight for a lot of us, and I get that. But money is just a tool. We have to look at it as that. Money is a tool for us to get what we need and what we want. That's all it is. It's a servant, we're the master. We tell our money what to do. We can say, okay, I'm going to spend my money on this, or I'm going to spend my money on that. We tell it what to do. It doesn't jump up and say, I'm going to get this. It doesn't do that. So realize that you always will have more than enough. And you will always have more than enough. So that's it. Wow. Okay. I don't know if I have anybody before you, Panarera. Thank you, Annabelle. That's so sweet. You're so sweet. Okay, so this is going to be my last one because I have like just a few minutes before I have to go. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful day and love life and professional career. Hopefully universe can answer two at one time. I think I can. The universe can do anything, right? So let's see. Ooh, I think you need a reading, girl. Or boy, whatever. I don't know if you're Aurora or I don't know if I'm saying your last name right. I'm sorry. Universe, what do you got to tell this woman? Wow, my cards went everywhere. I know they're slick, but damn, burn. They just went everywhere. You got a lot to know. Okay, let's try again. I'm gonna call you Aurora. Universe, what's Aurora need to know about her professional life plus her love life? What does she need to know? Just what does she need to know in general? That's like, what does she need to know about her professional life and her love life? I think you need a reading, girl, I swear. Never seen cards do that. I mean, well, I've seen them do that, but not often. And I'm not just trying to take your money. I'm serious. What does she need to know about her love life and her professional career? I have a question for you. It just came to me. Is your professional career interfering with your love life? That's what universe just asked me. It just came out of nowhere. Is your love life interfering with, or is your professional career interfering with your love life? But that was my question for you from universe. Universe is saying that you need to stand tall. You need to be the leader that you are professionally. With your family, you need to be the person that you are. Don't put on any airs. Take the lead and show people what you're made of. Your love life, you have your soulmate, you know them, and I believe that you meet your soulmate every lifetime. So it doesn't necessarily mean you get to be with them, because you grow and you learn at different levels, and when you're done, you're done. It would be like that, but it's not. It's upside down. So your love life right now is kind of a traumatic or a chaotic feeling. It's not good. It's not good right now. And I believe that question that universe had for you is, I think that your career might be interfering with that a little bit. You're trying to be fair. You're trying to be realistic and fair and honest and doing the right thing all the time. You're trying to be fair, and that's all you can do is try to be fair and honest. And if they don't want to accept that, and this is also a major arcana card, and if your partner is not being fair or honest, then it's time for you to put your professional life ahead of it. You do need to go out and play a little bit, though. Have some fun. It's like, come on. Life is not all about work. It's not all about love either. It's about a balance between those two. And you need to have a little bit of fun. And if you're not getting it, you need to go get it. Go Go swing on the swings or something. Do something fun for yourself. Tweak your plan a little bit. Realize that sometimes everything isn't always as we hoped. We have to tweak it. We have to, I think this is professionally. I think that, you decided you were going to do this and this is the way you were going to do it. Well, sometimes you have to tweak that plan a little bit. Just tweak a sword here or there, or pick up a sword and place it somewhere else, and be determined to follow that track for a while and see if you don't need to tweak it. Plans are always tweaking. You need to tweak it. You need to go with the flow. You need to tweak. Tweak, tweak, tweak. Not twerk, but tweak. And it says, ask universe. Ask universe for what you need. It will give it to you, but ask it like you already got it. You don't want to be left out in the cold. Nobody does. So ask universe like you already got it. You will receive it. I promise. I promise. King of Pentacles. This card has come up a lot today too. And this talks about an Aquarian type of individual who's very immature, very charming, but very immature, and very not why are you trying to move on? I don't understand that last part. Yeah, this is Aquarian betraying you. Yeah, I get that. They do that. I don't think they mean to. I don't think they set out to do that, but that's their nature. That's their nature. I had a dream about Aquarian just the other day, and it was the same. It's the same feeling of betrayal and hurt. And you know what? You can't allow people to have control over you. You have control over you. And moving on from God and grace, I don't understand that very much because I believe in a higher power, but I believe our soul is part of that higher power, and it tells us what we should do and what we shouldn't do. And yes, maybe you do need to move on from an individual or a position where you're feeling underappreciated. Maybe you do, but it's not from God or grace, because God and grace is really all you are, is God and grace. You're a part of God and your grace. And don't move away from that. Move away from those that make you feel less than what you are. And the last card is don't be naive about it. If they cheat, if they betray, then they're going to do it. Don't forgive. Forgive, just don't forget. Don't let them have power over you. You are an awesome individual, and you need to realize that your grace, your God, comes from within. And if they don't realize it, it's their loss, whether it's your job, your partner, your kids, whoever. If they don't realize it, then, that's their loss. So you got to try to take your power back. I think that's the whole message universe is saying to you, both professionally and love-wise. Take your power back. Never let people live rent-free in your head. Never. Not worth it. So, that's all I got to say, guys. I hope you guys all have liked and subscribed to my channel. And till next time, next live will be you're so welcome. The next live will be, let's see, it'll be September 6th will be the next live. I will be doing the 12 zodiacs tomorrow. So hopefully it won't be live, but it will be on on my channel. So like it, subscribe to it, and hey, let's get to 2,500 subscribers. Let's go. We can do this. We're a community. We got it. Okay. So until next time, y'all, stay mystical.